everybody, Bo McKenzie with Mannerisms here. Just going down to pick up my camper and a few pieces of gear from down south where those get stored, and then I'll be loading up and hopefully tomorrow morning heading to North Carolina. So I've been in contact with several churches over there, which are working on getting the aid out, and as well as a couple of different local sheriffs over there, which are working on getting some of my old certifications that I had back in the day renewed so that I can get access past FEMA and National Guard and all that. I guess they're restricting some of the areas pretty badly, and they're unwilling to go into areas that don't have accessible roads, and yet that's where people need help, and they're not letting just anybody in past those gates to help those people. So I'm working on getting some of those things with a couple of county sheriffs out in North Carolina, and gathering up some last bits of gear. If you'd like to partner up with us, I'd be more than happy to accept donations. We've got a link, and we'll get the money to churches in the area, to people in the area. The churches have the capacity to spread to the local people kind of better than almost anybody else does right now. They know where they're at. So that's kind of a big thing, is getting things to people, because there are a lot of people that are unaccounted for, but not only in the negative sense of that as much as, or in the horribly negative sense of that, as much as there are a lot of people that you just can't get to their place. Like, there's just no access to their place. The county sheriff I was talking to said that you'll get in on dirt bikes and side by sides up these places and find houses washed to the bottom of alleys, and you look around the old homestead and you find the family huddled up underneath the tarp, just completely cut off from the outside world, thinking everybody forgot about them. So that's kind of, the churches and those local sheriffs are going to be the best way to actually get things to those people. So we'll be heading up that way, probably middle of this week. I'm hoping tomorrow, either morning or afternoon, to head out. Could be as late as Wednesday, though. Sounds like I'm not really going to be able to get access till probably Friday anyways, but I'd like to get over to that side of the country at very least. Anyways, I'll have a link if you'd like to partner up with us and donate. Love to have your support and represent you, because that's really what it's about. It's about American men representing American men, right? So anyways, I'll have that link in here if you'd like to partner up with us, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. Hey everybody, just wanted to give you an update as to where things are at. So I got the camper loaded up. A guy named Matt Hallett, really great guy, got to meet today, set me up with a Starlink Mini and a battery pack for it. It should give me, it was like 4 hours of internet between chargings. And it's in a nice hard case, secured so that even rattling around the back of the Jeep, should be able to have internet, which I know is one of the things that is very needful out there. Some of these people haven't really been able to reach the outside world, so they will be able to contact friends and loved ones, let them know they're okay, and give the updates. So I thank you, Matt, for that. That was very helpful. Working on picking up some good two-way radios next, and then really just strapping stuff down on the trailer and hopefully planning to pull out of town tomorrow morning. I've got a stack of chainsaws, a couple generators, some fuel, and a Jeep, and we'll hopefully be able to be helpful. And I believe that sounds like I'm going to be linking up with the Madison County Sheriff, and he's got a series of things that he wants us to try to achieve. I'll also be linking up with Poseidon Plumbing from Mebane, North Carolina, and they've got Jeeps and guys set up, and so we'll be linking up with them and hopefully being able to be a help. Again, if you'd like to help us out and join us in this mission, you don't have to come. You can really easily just give to the donation link that we've got up on this website, and we'll make sure that the money gets distributed to people correctly. Getting money in and out is a little tricky right now because I guess with the internet being down, a lot of banks aren't even online. So I'll have to figure out some of that. I know they really need heat, like heaters, little buddy heaters. They really need chainsaws. They really need fuel of all types, and blankets and tarps are needful from what I'm hearing as well. I can only take so much with me though. It's a lot easier to carry currency than it is stuff. But I imagine there's a slight chance that I'll be making, hot shots in and out with more stuff. From what I understand though, chainsaws are pretty much impossible to get on the East Coast right now from what I hear. So we'll see. We'll figure it out as we go and do everything we can. Hello everyone, and good morning from just outside of Livingston, Montana. I got a couple hours of sleep and just needing that, and still on my way to North Carolina, or at least to the victims of Helene. I'm not sure if we'll end up in Tennessee or North Carolina just yet, but heading that way and getting things going for the morning. Got a cup of coffee brewing in there and get me going, and then I'm gonna get on the road, see if we can put a few more hours on. I got held up for 3 hours in traffic up on Snoqualmie Pass, which put me a little bit behind, but such is life. And off we go. You guys are awesome. If you'd like to partner up with us, I'll go ahead and put the link in the comments, and you'd be more than welcome to partner up with us and leave a donation, and we are going to see what we can do. Get a truck, and what the 3 different sheriffs that I've talked to said that they wanted for stuff was Jeeps and chainsaws and gear and extra fuel. So on. Good morning, Mannerisms crew. This is Bo McKenzie with Mannerisms Adventures, one of your fellow adventurers, and I am obviously got some sleep last night, so I'm feeling good. I've been driving across country and trying to get into North Carolina. I today spoke with and got lined up a place that I'm going to base camp out of, and got in contact with a handful of other guys that are supposed to be meeting up with me. And so we're all going to meet up at this particular place. And we've got a couple of communities that we've already found out we've got contacts to that need access. So we'll be trying to find our way up into those, and just a bunch of random things that need to get done. And so I'm gearing up for that. And in Kentucky, the United States of America is a beautiful country, and no knock on cornfields, but I don't know if you've noticed, but every farmhouse in a cornfield looks about the same. And so you just kind of keep seeing more and more and more of them for like 15, 20 hours in the middle of the country. And I was getting to a point where I was like, I have seen enough farmhouses and cornfields. So, Kentucky, thank you for being here, because you're beautiful and you're different than farmhouses and cornfields. So there's that. Well, anyways, if you'd like to partner with us as we get into North Carolina and try to see what help we can give, there is a payment link that is on this page and several of our different posts. I'd be more than happy to have you partner with us and represent you. If you'd like to try to meet up over the next week or two and see what we can do together and help over here, I'm open to that as well. So yeah, this is Bo McKenzie, Mannerisms Adventures, and almost there.
Hello everyone. and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share an important update about my son Bohannon and his mission to help those affected by Hurricane Helene down in North Carolina. As we all know, Hurricane Helene has caused significant devastation in various communities. Bohannon recently reached out with news about his first mission, which is focused on a local community that's gone silent since the storm hit. This situation has raised serious concerns down there. Bohannon plans to start his journey by driving partway in his Jeep, but he may need to hike the rest of the way to reach the area. He's assembled a team of 7 men who are ready to mobilize tomorrow, but there are still a lot of unknowns about what they will encounter along the way. So while communications lines may be down, Bohannon is hopeful he can find out what happened to the local pastor and his congregation. He's bringing along a Starlink satellite system to help establish contact once he arrives, which should aid in reaching those in need. He's also working on to compile a list of pastors and churches in the region that haven't received outside support yet. And their focus is on identifying families who remain unaccounted for, especially in small isolated churches in the hills. There are indications that the pastor may be alive, but specifics surrounding his situation are still unclear. As we await more information, we're praying for Bohannon's safety and for the success of his team, his efforts to bring hope to those affected by the disaster. If you feel led, please help. Consider supporting the local organizations involved, and Bohannon's link is will be down in the comments or the description section.